Hello, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I just got out, knocked out by the network, and I tried to come back into the meeting, and I found out that it has been ended, and I don't know how. Um, I don't know what happened. So I'm sorry. Let me just immediately jump back to where I was, please. Let me share my screen again. Nigerian network can be very, very, very crazy. Can just throw you off balance. So let me share my screen. Okay. Yeah, can you see my screen, please? Okay. Yes. So this is back to where we were. So I was talking about the campaign manager, ads manager. So this is the ads manager, right? And then you want to start creating a campaign. So I'll click on create. Remember what I was saying first time. The other one you can just quickly create a simple ad, but this one you have to create a campaign. So first things first is that you have to choose your campaign auction or reservation. Most likely is always auction. Reservation is like you want to reserve a seat or something. So we leave that at auction. Choose a campaign objective, right? There's awareness, there's traffic, there's engagement, there's leads, there's app promotion, there's sales. So what you look at it, if you hover over, if you put your mouse on any of them, it gives you options. So if I go to awareness, saying that it's going to show my ads to people who are most likely to remember them, good for reach, good for brand awareness, good for video views, good for store location awareness, right? That is what awareness ad will do for you. Um, to show your ads to people who are most likely to remember them. So that's the objective of this particular campaign. And if any objective you select, that is what Facebook will. That's how Facebook will push your ads. If you say you want awareness, Facebook knows that okay, you just want more people to see your ad. You want more people to see your business. You want more people to interact with your business. That's for awareness, right? Awareness campaign. Reach, brand awareness, video views, store location awareness. Then there's traffic. Traffic now is you want to send people to another destination. Like you want to move people from your ad location from maybe Facebook to website to your app to go and view your Instagram profile or to Facebook events. You now choose traffic. All right. For traffic now, it's good for link clicks, it's good for landing page view. If you have a landing page, it's good for Instagram profile visits. You want people to visit your Instagram profile. You want people to send you a message on WhatsApp Messenger, on Instagram, or on WhatsApp. You want people to call you. That's for traffic, right? You're like moving people from one place to another place. You're taking them to another destination. Engagement is you want to get more messages, you want to get more purchases through messaging, you want to get more video views, you want to get more post engagement, you want people to engage on your post, you want to get more page likes, you want people to like your page, you want to get more event responses, right? So that is engagement, right? Engagement. The next is leads. Leads now is you want to collect leads for your business or brand, you want to get people's information. You can use instant forms, Messenger, and Instagram conversion scores. There's app promotion. If you have an app, you want people to install your app, you have an app event. Then there is sales. Sales is okay. People who are likely to purchase your product. That's now you want to run an ad for sales, right? So you want Facebook to show your ad to people who will likely buy your products or who will likely purchase your products or service. So it's good for conversions, it's good for catalog sales, it's good for Messenger, Instagram, and WhatsApp to get people to patronize you. and it's also good for calls. So we have to choose one objective, right? And choose it to see what we can do with a small campaign. So let's say we want to do let's just say we want to do sales, right? We want to run an ad so that will make sales. We want to run a campaign for sales. Now, I'll now click on continue after you selected the objective. So I think it's loading. So after you must have selected the objective, right? The page will come up. And the first thing first is for you to name your campaign, right? What do you want to call this campaign? Remember, I said there's a campaign, there's an ad, and then there's an asset. Now, the first thing is campaign. What is a campaign? A campaign is I want to run a campaign. For instance, Pepsi can say they are running a campaign, a own your life campaign. Pepsi can say I choose sales, I do not choose app promotion. Just Coke can say they are running a dance with Coke campaign, right? So because they want to run a dance with Coke campaign, they want to have so many ads running in this particular campaign. So they will have different ads running in one particular campaign, but they will name it one particular campaign name. So let's call this campaign. What do we call this now? WDEP sales campaign. Let's just call it WDEP sales campaign. Right, WDEP sales campaign, saying create a template. Do we want to create a template? No. Like to name your campaigns consistently by creating a template based on your naming convention. Campaign names will update automatically to match your current campaign settings. Okay, that is maybe you want to run a campaign currently. Maybe after a while you still want to run that kind of campaign, you can name it and give it and create it as a template, right? It will anytime you want to run that kind of campaign, the moment you just put it automatically breaks out all the things that you chose for that campaign the first time. So their interface has really changed. This was not how it was looking, or this is not how it used to look. And it has really changed. Why am I seeing error? I think the network is bad. Network just suddenly went bad. I can see an error. Okay, just let me refresh this page. I don't know why I'm seeing that error. Oh, it's network here. Okay, so it's reloading. Let's see what it will it will reload out please just let's see what network allows to. Exactly. Okay, good. I think it has come up a little. So we've named this WDF sales campaign. Now they say categorize your ad. Benefits of declaring special ad categories. The interface has changed. Declare if your ads are related to credit, employment, housing, social issues, elections, politics. The reason why they're asking you to do this is because they want to know if your ad belongs to any of these sensitive categories. Now you're seeing there are your ads about credits. Oh, this is a really new interface. Oh wow, this is the first time I'm seeing this. Okay, are your ads about credit? See if any part of your ads promote a product or service related to credit. So you want to declare if your ads are running, if you're running an ad about credit card, brand ads for credit cards, regardless of the offer, auto loans, personal business loans, mortgage loans, long-term financing, basically anything that has to do with financing and credits, right? You're going to run, if you're going to run it, you have to declare the ad, right? No, my brands do not promote any of the following, right? So they want to be sure from your landing page. So they're asking you to declare this thing because if any or part of your ads promote a product or service related to this and you do not declare, right, they will bring down your ad. So landing page, either the landing page that you're taking people to, or the image and the video you're using for the ad, or even the headlines and the text, right? That is for credits. So nope, we don't. We're going to say this. No, this is the first time I'm saying this. Let me just go through it. Same thing with employment. See any part of your ad promote a product or service related to employment, full-time or part-time job. So you see this kind of ads, right? Employment, credit, housing. Click. Did I click? Yes. Was it what I clicked the first time? Sorry. Oh. No, no. Same with housing, right? Are you running an ad for promoting of houses? Like, are you running an ad that promotes sale, rental, or temporary housing listings? Are you a homeowner insurance offer? So one thing they are doing is they want to be sure that your ad is not promoting any of these things first, because this kind of ads can breed a lot of scam, credits. People are promising you money, loans, and all of those kind of stuff, and they're asking for maybe something in return. Can lead to scam. Employment, people have been scammed saying they are going to give them a job. They should put a amount of money to process whatever fees. Housing, same thing, right? People can sell false real estate housing to you. Financing options after including mortgage loans. All of this, you just read through. Homeowners insurance offer. And this is new, like these are all new. So no, I don't know what this CEP is. I want to see what that is. It's the first time I'm saying that. Okay, social issues, elections or politics. Oh, they now named it CEP. Okay, so yeah, same thing, right? My ads do not run any of these on behalf of a candidate, a public official, election, ballot initiatives, political advertising, and whatever. So I click on review. Based on your responses, you are likely not promoting a product or service that falls within credible, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'll click on done, right? So I think that's one way. That is a very longer process. You can also do it from here. You choose the one you are doing, or you leave it and you walk away, right? So if you're not promoting any of this, you just walk away. I just wanted to run us through it and what it actually looks like, right? You don't have to run through it one by one. So now the auction type is already we already chose auction type, right? The auction reservation and we chose sales. So there's no need to change this here, except you want to change it, except you've changed your mind for the ad you want to run. So let's look at more options. Now there's campaign spending limits. What campaign spending limits simply means is um, what is the limit of the money you want to spend for this campaign? Remember, I said a campaign is you can have multiple ads in a campaign. When I mean multiple ads, like if a company wants to run a campaign now, I said Coke wants to run a campaign and they say dance with Coke, right? They can have more than one ad on this particular campaign, right? So they can have ads that are running for pictures, ads that are running for videos, ads that are running for different kinds of campaign, right? So you can decide to say, okay, I want to spend so and so amount of money as my limit for this campaign. I don't want to spend more than 500,000 naira for this campaign. I don't want to spend more than 100,000 naira for this campaign, right? So you put that as your ad spending limits, campaign spending limit rather, right? But we don't want that. Now create a catalog and drive more sales with Advantage plus catalog as this is new because this was never here before. This is a catalog to automatically advertise relevant products. So this is if you want to create a catalog of your products. Remember, it is a sales ad. So you want to maybe create a catalog for your product or services so that people can see it based on their unique interests, intent, and actions. You can then click on create a catalog. Let me see. And it's going to take us out to another window where you can create a catalog. A catalog is like a display of your product or the services that you offer, right? More like, oh, I offer this product, I offer this service. So you can display them. Online products, connect a partner platform if you have business portfolio, name, category. So we are not displaying anything, right? So let's just leave that. Now, advantage campaign budget. Advantage campaign budget. So what this is, I recommend that you turn this on. You can leave it off, but I recommend that you turn it on. Advantage campaign budget, what they will do is that it means that they will distribute your budget across currently delivering ads to get more results. Across currently delivering ad sets to get more results. We are going to ad sets. There's going to be, this is campaign, there's ad sets, and then there are ads. So the campaign is here saying that what this campaign advantage campaign budget is doing for you is that what you're telling them is that, okay, spread in this my campaign, scatter my money in any asset along across the assets that are doing well. That's if you have more than one asset, right? But we'll just be creating one. So it's good. You're telling them, okay, shift my money to my budget to any of the assets and the ads are doing well, right? So there's daily budgets and then there's lifetime budgets. My daily budgets, my lifetime budget is that I cannot spend more than 15,400, which is too small for lifetime budget for this particular ad account because there are some restrictions, right? So I will choose daily budget. Now, lifetime budget and daily budget. What lifetime budget means is that if you choose that you want to spend, okay, let's do this. It's going to be more than the amount, but let me just choose it. So if I say for my lifetime budget, I want to spend, everything, 20,000 naira for lifetime budgets. What it means is that I will not spend more than 20,000 naira during the lifetime of my campaign. So they will split the money accordingly, right? But I'm not going to spend more than 20,000 naira throughout the lifetime of this ad or throughout the lifetime of this campaign, throughout how long this campaign will run. I will not spend more than 20,000. It's almost the same thing with daily budget. Daily budget, the difference is that daily budget, you know how much you're spending on average. So if I change my daily budget to, let's say, on a daily, I want to spend 5,000 naira as my daily budget, right? They're already telling me the daily budget looks higher. If it's correct, you can ignore the warning. So if I say I want to spend 5,000 naira per day, right? Why are this showing me my maximum daily spend is 8,750 naira? So you see where daily budget has its own. So daily budget now is, okay, I'm going to spend 5,000 naira per day for my ad. And they're telling me that my maximum daily spend is going to be 8,750 naira. Okay, let me reduce this from 5,000. Let me just say 3,000 naira per day, daily budget. Let's see. So you see, I will spend an average of 5,250 on a daily spend. And my maximum spend in a week is going to be 21,000 naira. So what they are telling me is that on some days, my maximum daily spend, that is on some days that they might have better results, I will spend up to 5,250, but not more, right? No more than 5,250. Then my maximum weekly spend, that's the amount of money I'm going to be spending in a week, maximum, is 21,000 naira. And if you look 3,000 times 7, 3 times 7 is 21. So that's why you see 21,000 naira a year. So that's like choosing a campaign budget. So let's leave it at daily campaign budget. And then you have campaign B strategy. We want to leave it at highest volume. Yeah, it should be highest volume. So there's highest volume, get the most results for your budget. There's cost per result, go aim for a certain cost per result while maximizing the volume of your result. There's aim for a certain return on ad spend while maximizing the value of. So I think the best is this one, best highest volume. Get the most result for your budget, right? And then there are other options like bid cap. So you want to set your bid. You want to set the highest you want to bid in any auction, right? So you know what an auction is when you go to somewhere and say, okay, this thing is going for this price, going, gone, right? So they are saying you want to set the highest you want to bid. So you can set, okay, this is how much I'm going to bid for this ad. They are trying to introduce what Google Ad does. So let's just leave it at highest volume. Now there's budget scheduling. You can schedule your budget increase in advance. So what this budget scheduling means is, if you know that maybe like we're running ad, let me say you want to run an ad now, and you want to run the ad. This is July. Let's say you want to run an ad from August to November. Going to be buying more things. So you can now decide to say, okay, I want to do budget scheduling. I want to schedule my budget. I want to increase my budget for this ad by, let's say, the daily budget from 3,000 naira to, let's say, I want to increase it by 2,000 naira. So you'll be spending 5,000 naira, because during Christmas time, or during the close to Christmas time, this is from maybe 20th of December, sales will increase or peak. So I want you to increase my budget by that time so that it will reach more people and I'll make more sales. That is what this budget scheduling is. Then there's ad scheduling, where you can schedule your ad to run. What time do you want your ad to run? Do you want it to run in the morning? You want it to run in the afternoon? You want it to run in the evening? You can schedule your ads there. Right. I'm not touching that. Now there's A/B tests, which is if you want to test two different performances, right? Two different images, text, audiences, or placements. Define your ads account, your ads, define your ad accounts, audience segments in advertising setting to receive. This is new. To receive reporting breakdowns between your new audience, engaged audience, and okay. I'll skip that. I'll just go to next. Okay. So I'll just click on next. Has it gone? Yeah, it has gone now. I'm waiting for it. So now this is this, what is this? It has skipped ad sets to ad. So after your campaign, the next thing you see is ad sets. Go to ad sets. This is ad sets. Now, remember I said campaign. Coke wants to run a campaign, right? Coke now say, okay, I want to run a dance with Coke campaign. We'll use pictures, we'll use videos, we'll use this, we'll use that. Now, for each campaign, they want to have different ad sets. Ad sets are, okay, for this campaign, we'll have ad set 1, just videos. We'll have ad set 2, pictures. We'll have ad set 3, this one, right? So they're having different ad sets. The different ad sets will now have different ads. Don't worry, don't get confused. It's not a long thing. There's campaign. Campaign is the umbrella that houses all. It's just like an onion. When you peel onion, the back, campaign. You take out the second this thing, the ad set. Then you open it and start peeling the other ones that you want to use inside. That is now your ad. So the cover, that's the back. The first layer is your campaign. The second layer, for those of us that most times take out the second layer too, is your ad sets. Then the third layers, which are the ones that are good that you probably cut and put into your pot, are the ads. I'm sure this should be able to explain it better. Now you name your ad sets. So we'll call these WDEP ad sets. No need to fight it. I want to be fast. WDEP ad sets. We're not creating any template. Conversion location. Where do you want to drive your sales to? Do you want it to be websites? App and website and app is not going to be functional. Do you want it to be messaging apps? Do you want it to be calls? We don't have a website. We don't want to use phone numbers. So let's just use messaging apps. Let's just use messaging apps. Now, this is where you now choose the page you want to run your ad on. Remember to always choose the right page. It's at your ad set that you choose which page do I want to run this ad on. Especially if you have multiple pages. Like me now, I have multiple pages. If I make mistake, I will go and choose the wrong page. So you can see many pages here. Zero solutions, this one, that one, that one. So you choose the right page you want. So I choose this page, right? And you can see the page has Facebook. That's the Facebook page. Now, where do I want my ad to go to? Choose at least one destination where you're available to chat. Remember, we're running a sales campaign and we're running it to people to send us a message and chat us up, right? So they're telling us to choose a destination where we'll be available to chat. So there's Messenger, there's Instagram, there's WhatsApp. So you can choose more than one. We don't have our WhatsApp connected, so they're telling us to connect. If not, right? So we can say, okay, we want people to send us message on Messenger and Instagram. So our ad will show on both Messenger and Instagram. You decide to choose one, you can also choose one. These ones are not going to be clickable. Performance goal, maximum number of conversations, cost per result goal. Okay. So how do you want to get charged from here? How do you want to get charged? Is it per impression? It's already at per impression, so that's the only available option. You can see it here. This is the only available option. Per impression means for anytime somebody sees your ad, you will get charged. That is what impression means. Impression is how many times people saw your ad. It's not how many people that saw your ad. Oh. That's a different thing. Impression is how many times people saw your ad. So if I see your ad 3 times, you get 3 impressions. Only me see your ad and that's 3 impressions. So you are going to pay them 3 times for that. So if I see your ad 10 times, that's 10 impressions, right? So yeah, ad is being charged per impression, which is not bad. Impression is like they're charging you some cents. Now, I'm already using advantage campaign budgets. So I'm not going to set any, they're already telling me that, okay, I can turn it off, but I've already used it. So now I schedule my ad sets. When do I want this ad to run on this ad set? So I have, let's see, today is 30th of July. I'll shift it tomorrow. Mm. So you choose your campaign date. So we'll take this back because we'll take this to 1st of August or 31st of August because we're already behind. And then we'll choose time. So 31st of July rather, not August. And then we'll choose time to, let's say, 2 p.m. It's already, so 31st is tomorrow. So let's just say 2 p.m. tomorrow, West African time. Right, 2 p.m. West African time. The end date, you choose when you want your ad to stop running. Right, so we can see, since we have already put it 31st of August, at 31st of July, we can choose 31st of August at exactly 12 a.m. Our ad should stop running. Now there's budget scheduling for ad sets, right? The same thing again. First one was campaign. This one now is ad sets. Do you have any ad set spending limit? None. We don't have any ad set spending limit. That's the amount of money people spend or the amount of money we will spend as an asset for it to remind us, right? There's no limit. Now, audience control. Set criteria for where ads for this campaign can be delivered. You can set audience control for this ad account to apply to all campaigns, right? Now, this is a new feature. What they're telling us is that I can set my control for this ad account to apply to all campaigns. So what this means is that I can set my audience that such a way that what this means is if you already know your target audience as a business, you can set your audience for this part for your ad account so that any campaign you're running at all, right, is going to those audience. It's them that will see it. You already know where they can. You don't have to be setting audience all the time, right? But we're not going to do that now. So we don't even have a saved audience. Excuse me. So let's pick location. Our edit, excuse me. So our location is Nigeria. That's too broad. Let's narrow it down. So let's choose, let's say Kwara. We're all in Kwara State. Let's take Kwara, Nigeria. That's Kwara, fairly broad. Then let's choose another place in Kwara. Let's choose this offer, Kwara, or let's choose Ilori, Kwara. Right, so we chose Ilori, Kwara, and you can reduce the mile radius. Okay, do you want to target? So remember, the first time we're targeting the whole of Kwara State. That's why we chose Kwara State the first time. But now we are choosing Ilori, which is the capital. So we want to target only people in the capital to see our ad. So you can reduce the mile radius. Okay, do you want people that are only 25, like this now is 25 miles? You can reduce it. Do you want people that are only within 15 miles to see my ad? Only within 10 miles of my location to see my ad, right? 10 miles of Ilorin. So that one now is maybe you are a service-based business and you used to do delivery. You cannot deliver farther than this, you now reduce your miles, right? People living or recently in Ilori will see your ad. Now let's go down here. Let's see more options. Minimum age, right? We have 18 as the minimum age. We can decide to change that from 18 to maybe 22. Okay, so we chose age limit to be 22. Languages, we said all languages, right? We don't want to give a language barrier. You can decide to select language if you have. Exclude these custom audiences. We don't have custom audience. Now, advantage plus audience. Advantage plus audience means they will use their technology will automatically find you audience, right? So even if we provide an audience suggestion, after checking for our own audience finish, they will now move to their own audience. So you can use this, you can give them audience options. I think they just added this new feature now. So let's give them audience option while we are still using advantage campaign budget. But if you do not want to use advantage audience, you can change it to, you can switch to original audience option, right? Switching to original audience option means I don't want you to use your own audience for me. Use my own, exactly my own, right? So now we're changing this. We'll reduce this age from 65 to maybe can reduce this to maybe 50. So let me say 50 years old. Why is the network slow now? So let's say I want to live between the ages of 22 to 50 years to see my ad, right? Now, is it gender? There's gender. Do you want only male or do you want only female? You can choose. Is it all or you want men or you want few women? So I can leave it at all. Then there's detailed targeting. This is where you now do the work, where you have done your research and you now know, okay, who are the people I want to target for my ad? Who are the people that I want my ad to reach to? What are their interests? What are their behaviors? What do they like, right? So that is also dependent on maybe the kind of product that you're selling. If we are selling maybe a parenting product now, I will look for something that has to people that have interest in parenting, right? So I can choose parents as one of my target market, right? Because I want to choose people that will patronize me, not people that are doing the same thing I am doing. So I will choose working parents. So we are looking for parent preference now. So you can see here parents with teenagers, parents with adult children, parents with preteens, parents with early school age children, parents with preschoolers. It depends on what you're targeting. Whose mic is on. So I can decide to say parents with adult children, children between the ages of 18 to 26 years, if these are the people I'm targeting, right? If that's what my service is selling to them. I have chosen those parents, right? Parents with those children that are 18 to 26 years old. Okay, so I choose these parents. I can add more, right? That's parents with this one. I can decide to say busy. I don't know if I'm going to say something like that. Busy mom or dad. People, these are people who have all this kind of interest. Sometimes they don't work, right? But you have to know. This is just off the top of my head. So let's just say busy mom. Okay, so no results found here. No result for busy mom. So you just choose what works, right? If I'm using something that has to do with beauty, I can decide to choose. Maybe I'm doing something that has to do with cosmetics and all of those stuff. I can decide to choose okay, beauty and health products. So I can see something like this. Busy mom is not working. So I can choose, let's say, beauty. Can see them beauty therapy, beauty therapies, other beauty. beauty this thing. You have to be careful what you're also choosing, because you don't want to sell your ad to people who are doing business like you that will see your ad. So you want to look for your customers ideally. And we have other than beauty page admins, beauty therapists, beauty salons, beauty health and beauty. I can choose this one because people who are interested will be there, right? And then I can just choose more and more and more and more options that actually suit my targeting. And remember, I'm still on Advantage Plus audience. So what that means is after Facebook has checked for this audience that I've selected, that I've showed them that these are the people I want to see my ad from their interest, Facebook will now use their own initiative to look for their own audience that are not within this particular audience. I just chose two. You can always do more, right? So we'll leave that. Now there's Advantage Plus placement, right? What this means is that they will show your ad everywhere. You can switch to original. They will show your ad on where they choose. So you can change that, right? That Advantage Plus placement, you can actually change it. Right. So let's say Advantage Plus placement. We don't want Advantage Plus placement. We don't want them to place our ad where they like. We want to choose where we are going to place our ad. That is where the ad should be on their platform. So we'll go to manual. Let's just choose that now, right? If we go to manual, they will try to talk you out. You can get better results with Advantage Plus placement. You often find a wider audience. The more you place your ad is displayed, the more chances your target audience has to see it, and blah, 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 blah. But let's do manual. Now, what this means is that we can turn off where we don't want our ad to be, right? You can see now under manual, we have seen Facebook. We show ad on Facebook, we show ad on audience network, on Messenger, and on Instagram. What is we know Facebook, we know Instagram, we know Messenger. Now, what is audience network? Audience network are those external applications that are like Google, Facebook partners, right? Some external apps that have affiliation with Facebook. They will show your ads there. Do you want your ads to show there? That's the question. Now, me, I don't want it there. I'll turn it off, right? I can turn that off. If you look, you see that the placement change. Before it was showing 18/17/18, but when I turn this off, it reduced to 15/18 placements, right? Same with this one. I don't want it to show on Messenger. So if I turn off Messenger, it reduces to 13.8, 13/18 placements. And even on that year, you can still choose where you want your ad to show. You can see Facebook feed, Facebook profile feed, Instagram feed, marketplace, all of this, right? Where do you want your ad to show? Instagram stories, Facebook stories, Messenger stories. We already turned off Messenger. Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels. It depends on the ad. Instagram ads for videos and Reels, Facebook in-stream videos. So you see, messages, apps and sites. We turned on that is audience network, right? Apps and sites, audience network, native banner, right? So we have chosen our own placements. We have told Facebook, okay, don't worry. Let's choose our own placement. Don't choose for us, right? We are choosing for ourselves. So we'll leave that there. We will now go down to show more options. Let's see what that will tell us. And it's now asking us for mobile devices, right? Specific mobile devices. Okay. Do you want your ad to show on all devices? If you don't want that, you can edit. Do you want your ad to show on only Android? Do you want your ad to show on only Apple plus now Apple, that iPhone? You can choose that. Do you want your ad to show to people only when they are connected to Wi-Fi? You can choose that, right? Do you want to add skippable in-stream ads? Those ads that can be skippable, just like when you go to YouTube and you're watching a video. And then there's brand safety and reliability, right? Filtering, event filtering, filter, block lists, content type exclusions, all of these ones that you're trying to exclude the content type. You have an event you want to filter, you have brand and stability, all of those ones, they will really not be a problem. So we'll just keep that and we'll just go to next. Already pay attention to this place. You can see here, our audience is defined. Our audience is defined that we're going to be reaching about 18.1 million to 23 million people. Now, this is the ad. We have done the ad, we have done the campaign, we have done the ad sets, and now this is the ad. This is where you now put in your creative. This is where you now select what you want to use to run your your ad, right? And you can call the ad, the name of the ad. Remember what I said about ad. So we can call this WDEP sales ad. Now run partnership. You can run ads with creators, brands, and other businesses. And this is also a new feature. We allow both identities in the business. We'll feature both identities in the business at the header. Okay. You can run partnership ad if you are running an ad with another organization, another company. Now, we already choose the Eco-Crib as the account for the Facebook and the Instagram. Those are the pages that we selected. So now we have here Eco-Crib for any messages that started from your ad will go to Eco-Crib. You also have the Instagram account as well. So that's where we are going to be running our ad, these two places. Now, this is the ad setup where you now select what you want to use an existing post. From scratch is, okay, I have a design, I have a video. I have not put it on ad before. I've not posted it before. I want to post it when I'm running this ad and with a caption, now create ad. Existing post means I want to select a post that I've already made on my platform. That's one of the posts I want to use to run my ad. You now select existing posts, right? And you can use it to run your ad. You can see where you can select your post down here. Then look here, there's multi-advertiser ads here. There's multi-advertiser ads. This one is saying your ad can appear alongside other ads in the same ad unit to help people discover products and services from businesses that are personalized to them. So what this means is that they will show your ad under with other ads as ad multi-advertiser ads means as one ad is running, another one is running, another one is showing. So they will show your business, your ad with many other ads. It has advantage and disadvantage. Advantage is that your ad will most likely appear to people who are interested in that product or service, or people who like that product or service. Disadvantage now is sometimes if another person's ad is more expensive than your own, and your own is cheaper, right? Or another person's ad is more cheaper than yours, and your own is more expensive. So the buyer or the customer will tend to want to buy from the person that has a cheaper product, especially if it is the same thing. So sometimes, especially when it is sales ad, sometimes we advise that you turn it off. So let's just turn it off. Sometimes though. Now, there is now option again to schedule ad. Choose to run your ad during a specific time period. We remember there was schedule campaign, there was schedule ad sets, and now there's schedule ad. Campaign is the amount of money I want to spend this entire campaign. Ad set is the amount of money I'm going to spend for ads in this ad set. Ad is now the amount of money I will spend on this particular ad, right? No, not the ad name will pop up. When the advert starts showing, the business name will appear as the business that is running the ad, then your creative, whatever you put, right? Now we have already chosen that we want to run with existing posts because we don't want to start creating anything. If you want to not run with existing posts, you have to use create ad. So let's choose a post. So they are saying, yeah, select a post or create a post. So let me just select a post because of time. I will look for a post that was made, and that's the post we use to run the ad. This post has no text. The post you want to do needs to have a you also want to use for your ad needs to have a text. I don't know if they've changed now. So let's choose something. I've not selected though. Okay, so I'm looking for a post that I will choose. This post has no text. This post, why does all of them have no text? Yeah, so I think I've seen one. This one has a text. Why does that post have no text? So I'll click on continue. So it's going to load my. The admin will send the attendance. Please calm down. Now this is the text, right? Have you been charged before? Blah blah blah. Your Instagram ad will render Facebook mentions as regular text. That's if there's a mention. Instagram is going to render it as a regular text, and they're already showing us how the ad will most likely appear in front of people. but you're going to see sponsored at the top, sponsored at the top, and this is already a post that is already existing. You can change your post if you don't want this. You can create another post. You can add music, enter post ID. Unsupported placements will sync your ad with music at no cost to you. For all other placements, no music will be added. So what this means is that for a placement that they can add music, right? This is a new feature because they found that people need music. They will add music to your ad, and they are not going to charge you any extra costs according to them, right? So you choose. So you can now select your music that you want. And then you now have your primary text here, which is already is the text from the ad. If it were not, if it were that it's not a post that was made now, you have to put in your primary text. Our call to action button is send a message. That's our call to action button. Send us a message, right? You can edit a placement. Let's say out of the placements we choose, you don't like anyone. Maybe your ad is not showing well in one. You can come and edit your placement here and resize the ad, right? This is a message template. You can edit this message template. Hi, please let us know. This is what this means is when people message you, this is the template they will receive. Hi, Ivy, please let us know how we can help you, right? Questions and responses. You can now add responses. You can edit this and add your responses that suits you so that even when you're not online, maybe you're not available at the moment, people can, if they send you a message, they can get an automatic message from setting these responses. Now, partner app, we're not using any partner app. Tracking, we're not tracking because it's not a website event. View the URL parameter, no, no, no. Everything looks good. Everything looks good from here. Right? If you are sure that everything looks good, which of course everything looks good from my end, you can now click on publish. And once you click on publish, your ad will go live. No, not go live immediately anyways. Um, your ad will go for review. They will review it to be sure that they will review your ad to be sure that it is okay. Once it is approved, the review does not take more than 24 hours, right? Sometimes it takes sometimes it's 1 hour, sometimes 30 minutes, right? And if they find out anything, sometimes 24 hours, just depends. But review doesn't take long. So once they are done reviewing your ad and they find out that your ad is okay, they will publish it out for people to start seeing the ad. I think that is on that. I don't think there's any other thing I need to show you on this ad part. I've asked the admin for attendance. For people that are shouting for attendance, please hold on. Any question, please? Any questions? Okay, no question. We all understand. All right. We all understand. That's okay. Um, so I've asked the admin for attendance, and I think she'll be sending it soon. Let me just confirm. Just a moment. Yes, you get the recorded version from the admin. So I'm calling for your attendance. Let me call. Okay, guys. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So I'm speaking to the admin for your attendance. She's trying to prepare the attendance link. I think the network is a bit bad on her side as well. So please just give her a few minutes so that she can prepare the attendance link and send it to the chat so that all of us who are here can be able to fill the attendance before leaving. Please and please and please. Thank you so much for having me as well. Thank you so much for being attentive. Thank you for um, listening and learning. Like I said, the admin will share the recorded session of this whole class. I think they've all been recorded so that you can, you know, check them out on your spare time, watch them and see um, whatever it is. So I'm so sorry, Alani. The network is bad. I don't know if how you can just hold on for her to send the attendance link. Well, I'm sure she will do it in a moment, in any moment from now. Um, yeah. Hmm. Oh, welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yep, 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 yep. All right. So still waiting for the admin. I'm still chatting her anyways. Still chatting the admin for your attendance. Yes, the recorded section will be sent. Mm,